Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another sequel prequel month. And this is a bad one. This is another bad sequel that was not needed. I think that this should have been a trilogy, not a quint trilogy, which is going to become next year. And that is the fourth Underworld film, Awakening, which I do not own. I haven't seen this since I saw it on cable 4 years ago. I remember being a bunch of bullshit. I remember how bad it was. It was horrible. Like, this is the worst of any of them that I've seen. I've only seen the third one, but I will take that over Awakening because Awakening makes the first two films pointless. I mean, the film is incredibly short. Like, it's like 75 minutes. You could tell they edited a lot of stuff out. Scott Speedman is nowhere to be found. They have this useless subplot where Celine, Kate Beckinsale's character has a child, played by what you call it, this girl from The Secret Life of the American Teenager, and she's awful in the movie. I think she's cute in other stuff, but in this movie she doesn't work. It's a horror sci-fi action movie, and it doesn't. She just doesn't fit in it, and her accent is horrible. The film is completely pointless. Like, it makes the second movie. I haven't seen the second movie, but I heard that they just took Scott Speedman out, so him and Celine's troubles in the second movie it makes it virtually pointless. So this movie should not exist. It has horrible CGI that looks like a video game. It was completely forced. You can tell Beckinsale did this for a paycheck. She doesn't have any. I don't even like her, and I think here she was phoning it in. She's like, she hadn't done the movie since the second one, and it was like 8 years later, so she was like completely worn out, like six or 8 years later, around that time, and she was just burnt out. I did not enjoy the film. When the fight at the end looked completely awful. The car chase sequence looked straight out of the last Resident Evil movie. That's why I say these movies are the same, because they both are crappy, franchises that need to just end. And they're both going to end next January. Good, thank God, because I can't take any more of this. This movie is boring. It's not too long. I'm not going to say it's 2 hours long, but if this was 2 hours, I would have shut it off because it was just such a crappy film. It makes everything that happened in the first two films pointless. Once a sequel does that, it's worthless. It's like the fourth subspecies film. It makes the third movie pointless because the third one had a conclusion. Why would you conclude a franchise with having all this? It just doesn't make any sense. And I really hate this movie. I think it's one of the worst sequels ever made in like the last 10 years. No one was asking for this. It was just, oh, we want Kate Beckinsale back because she was barely in the third one. The third one was a prequel, and you had two other films with her. And now they're doing a fifth one, which is going to be null and void. I don't care about this franchise anymore. I'm going to see the first two films and then be done with it. I don't need to see the fourth one again. I just hated looking at it. It's an ugly looking movie. Everything is in the dark. The CGI sucks. The action sequences are completely forgettable. It's R rated, but I don't remember anything gory about it. There was blood, but I don't remember. It was just a really bad movie. I hated it so much. I'd rather sit through Priest again from 2011. At least I had Paul Bettany and Maggie Q. That one, it was less boring than this. This was just dull. A really lackluster sequel. A way to force more money out of the franchise with bad 3D and just useless characters and a story that doesn't make any sense. I don't even remember the story. That's how forgettable this movie is. I wanted to do a rant because my friend wanted me to do it, and I'm like, I get it over with. I never have to talk about this film again because I think it left my brain after I saw it on cable. I'm like, wow, this movie is very forgettable. I don't remember a thing. I remember more that happened in the third one. I remember more that what happened in Priest or the first two Blade films. Those I can remember. This I don't remember a thing. And so Kate Beckinsale in a skin tight suit can't save it. It's crappy. The effects suck. The story is bland. The movie's way too short. It feels like they're rushing through everything. No Scott Speedman. No explanation why he's gone, and it's just useless. I hate this movie. I never want to talk about it. It's over. I'll just see the first two films and the third one again because I don't mind it. I know a lot of people hate the third one, but I can see it for Michael Sheen because he's awesome in it. Rana Mitra sucks, but at least I can get over her because she dies in that. This franchise is over. I am not watching 5. I don't care about the old James. It's over. Done. Get over it. The novelty of Kate Beckinsale in the skin tight suit can't work anymore. She's in her 40s now. She's not as young as she used to be. By the time she's 50, her looks are going to be gone and she's not going to be casted as a sex symbol anymore. So screw this movie. It can take this and shove it. I'm done with this Underworld thing. The fourth one was enough. It's like Age of Extinction. I don't want any more. I've suffered enough with bad CG and throwing 3D in your face, which I'm sick and tired of that too. Not every movie needs to be a 3D event. You know why? Because Avatar was once. Everything that came out after it was just completely forced 3D. The only one I can, you know, that I can defend is Tron Legacy because that had 3D in your face that actually worked, and it was a year after Avatar. But every superhero film and every animated movie and every freaking action film, you don't need 3D. Just stop. Anyway, screw Underworld Awakening. It sucks. Avoid it. Just see the first two films and give the third one another chance because it is a lot better than this tripe. So keep liking, subscribing, commenting, guys. You guys are awesome watching my videos. I can count on you guys this fall to get me through this fall because it's going to be a long autumn with the weeks and months to come. So thanks for watching and take care.